Look, we get it. You don't want to spend all of your time getting boxed up in pubs and arenas. That's why in this video, we're going to take a break from the normal lobbies and look at stuff from the other side of Fortnite. This is Psych with Fortnite Weekly, and today we're going to be looking at our top 5 creative codes for February. Coming in at number 5, we're going to ease into this one with Raider's Peace Control Practice Map version 3. If you don't know who Raider is, you should go look at his YouTube right now because he is a god when it comes to editing and peace control. He has been kind enough to release the codes for his practice maps over the years, and this version is the most updated code we have. His videos are the kind of viral gold you wish you could make, but you can only dream about. Thankfully, with this map, you might actually make it there one day. We know that we sure do have a lot of work to put in ourselves over here at Fortnite Weekly. While I'm not even close to the same level as Raider, I like to spend a little bit of time in here before and after any serious Fortnite sessions as kind of a warm-up and a cool-down session. He also has a couple of aim trainers as well that we think are pretty great, but I feel like this map kind of gives you an all-around practice that is incredibly important if you want to reach that Champions League and start prepping for those cash cups. As you can tell by the footage I have, it takes me quite a bit of practice to get going on this map, but thankfully it's easy enough to notice the progression that I keep coming back to this map time and time again. Coming in at number 4, we're going to change things up with Color Dash. Color Dash is sort of a Fall Guys clone, but with an automotive twist, as well as a few additions that make the games I've had on this map a ton of fun. The added twist of using the whiplash means that you can use your car to kind of wedge in and then boost to knock people off the map, which I think is an incredibly important mechanic that adds a lot of fun to this game mode. Using the bumpers ended up being an incredible advantage to me, so I ended up using those for a majority of the time that I played this map. This is also a great minigame map that's suitable for all ages, provided that you're not joining party chat while using matchmaking. There's some real potty mouths on there. But assuming you have enough players to fill a lobby yourself, say 3 to 6 players, this is a great game that the whole family can get in on and even help warm up family members that might be opposed to playing Fortnite because they think of it as that battle royale game.
I don't know.
Swooping in to take the number 3 spot, we have Golf with Paint. This is an incredibly inventive map that uses paint guns as a sort of golf club and then adds like an online mini golf vibe to it. I noticed most of the levels were really fun and inventive, and yet a couple of them I found like literally impossible, but it was pretty late when I was playing this map, so it's possible I was just having a hard time like focusing. I did notice that a lot of the players really enjoyed like messing with you and trying to stop you from landing your shots, but thankfully it has a mechanic that doesn't allow you to just sit on one hole the entire time, which is nice to see. Snagging the number 2 spot, we got a Valentine's themed one. We have Cupid's Crossfire. You know, it's funny, if the crossbow was in the game, I don't think I would ever use it. And yet, whenever I play a game mode that has it, I always feel like I miss it. With it being February, we're obviously going to see a lot of Valentine's Day themed codes pop up, and this one is no exception. Combining jetpacks with crossbows, this map is a best of 3 where each round ends when someone reaches 15 kills. The jetpack can make it really difficult to land shots as you can't ADS when you're in the air, so that makes it so you have to stop, land, and aim, but that of course makes you a sitting target for anyone that's hiding or in the bushes trying to snipe you out. I ended up playing this game mode way longer than I expected, which is why it ends up at number 2 on the list. Number 1, you guys ready? It's Valentine's box fights. I know, not only another Valentine's Day map, but also a box fight map, real original. But I've got to admit, as much as I like playing regular pubs and arena and some of the more inventive creative code maps, I always find myself going back to things like box fights because it becomes pretty valuable when practicing real game scenarios, and it really helps you sharpen your skills intense multiplayer fights like this. Arena games often end up exactly like this towards circles 7 and 8, so it can be really important to use these kinds of maps as practice. Now, I'll be the first to admit when using matchmaking on these kinds of maps, some of the players can be incredibly toxic and rude, which is why I always make sure to mute any or all of the people as soon as possible, as well as putting myself on push to talk or even shutting off voice chat entirely. So that's it for our top 5 creative code maps. Please make sure to subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and drop us a like if you can. It really means the world. Thanks, and we'll see you on the battle bus.